Hiren आवाज हो रहा. Good evening, everybody. A warm welcome to all of you from Shishuvan International School. Okay, we bring you yet another session today. And in keeping with the festive mood, I'm sure you must have guessed what it's all about. Yes, of course, it's Diwali and something interesting for Diwali today. So we have with us today Sonali Gupta, who is going to tell us a story about Diwali. Before I hand it over to Sonali, a few words about Diwali. So everyone knows the story of Diwali and what Diwali is, more of course from Sonali. But there are a lot of different reasons to celebrate Diwali. One being the victory of the good over the evil. Yeah. So before we actually start, I'll let you know a few things about Sonali. So Sonali is a student from Sophia College, and she's done her education also in St. Teresa's. And Sonali is very, very fond of singing, rangoli, arts and craft, storytelling. So in keeping with her hobbies and all, today Sonali brings us a story, and let's go to Sonali and see what she has to say. Sonali, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready.
Okay, Sonali. Let's continue with the story.
Okay. So, hello everyone. Hello, my dear lovely students. I hope you had a very good week. And today we are going to learn something very important, which is very important in our culture also. So, in India, we celebrate a lot of festivals. And I want you to answer me my few of the questions by recognizing the festivals by which I am going to ask you a question. So are you ready? Yes? Okay. So my first question is, which festival is celebrated as the birth of a Jesus Christ? Yes, very good. It is Christmas. Now, my second question is, which festival is celebrated by Muslims at the end of fasting month of Ramadan? Which festival do they celebrate after Ramadan? Very good. It is Eid. Now, tell me, which festival do we celebrate at the birth of Lord Krishna? Exactly. It is Janmashtami. Very good. Now, students, you have to tell me which is the festival where sisters tie a beautiful thread on their brother's hand, and it is
Raksha Bandhan.
Very good. It is Raksha Bandhan. Very good. It's Raksha Bandhan. So when the sister ties a thread on brother's hand, she wishes to God for good health and prosperity of her brother. Okay? So now, students, tell me, among all the festivals that we celebrate, which is your favorite festival? Anyone?
Ravi?
Yes?
Ravi, unmute yourself.
My favorite festival is Diwali.
Wow. And you can tell me why you love Diwali?
Because the whole city is decorated with lights.
Very nice. Even I love it. Okay. Anyone else can tell me why they love festivals?
I love Holi.
Okay, no one. Yes. You love Holi. Great. Why do you love Holi?
Because of pichkari.
Okay, you like to play with pichkari. Good. And many colors also, I guess. Yes? Great. So, you see, children, we celebrate different types of festivals, and each festival is very unique and has a lot of importance. Okay, so today we are going to talk about a very famous, a very well known Hindu festival, that is Diwali. Okay. Great, students. So, which is very interesting and you will love it. But before that, I want you to ask that why do we celebrate Diwali? Do you have any idea why do we celebrate Diwali? Anyone?
Yes, Sonit, say.
क्योंकि दिवाली के दिन राम भगवान अपने घर गए थे.
Very good. You know a lot more about Diwali, yes? Okay. So, I will explain this whole story through a story. Okay? So, there was a girl, there was a beautiful girl, and she is Ria. Okay? And Ria lived in London. Such a beautiful place, isn't it? Yes? So, Ria lived in London. And like you all have vacations, now you will have Diwali vacations, right? So, similarly, Ria had a vacation and she had come to India, to our land, to our country. And she wanted to see how we celebrate Diwali because she haven't seen there. In London, they don't celebrate Diwali, no, not much like us, but they celebrate. Okay, so Ria had come to her uncle's place where her uncle and her auntie stayed. Okay, and when she came here, everyone was so happy and everyone welcomed Ria. Now, tell me, students, how do you welcome your guest? Anyone? When someone comes to your house, what do you do? Yes. You welcome them with a full heart. Okay. So what uncle and auntie did? Uncle and auntie did Aarti of Riya. Okay. We have a ritual, no? We have a rivaz in us that whenever some guest comes, we will do their Aarti and then we will welcome them home. Okay. Now, since Riya had come from long way from London, what do you think Ria must be welcomed as? Ria was also done Aarti and given a sanitizer in her hand. Okay. Now, you know there's a time of coronavirus, right? We all know that. Yes. Now, since it's a coronavirus going on, uncle and auntie took a great care. They had taken a great care and they asked Ria to wash her hands, to wipe her hands with sanitizer. And then after she came home, she was asked to take a good bath, change clothes, and then sit and talk to her. Okay. Now, since Ria had come from London, she was very excited. Okay. Now, while she was having a bath and then she was getting fresh and changing her clothes, I guess you guys must be also doing it, right? Yes, you all do that when you come home from outside. What do? You wash your hands, you wash your feet, and you've gone somewhere to play. What you will do? You will take a good bath so that all the coronavirus and all the dirt and germs are gone from you. Correct? Yes. So similarly, Ria also took a good bath and she was fresh and she was very hygienic.
Newspapers. Okay.
So now, children, Since children, I told you that she wiped her hands with sanitizer and she took a good bath. So students, when you come from outside to your houses, you should also do that. Okay, promise me that whenever you come home from out, you will wash your hands with soap and you will wash your feet. Only then you will sit at home. Correct? Now, Ria was looking at uncle and auntie. Uncle and auntie cleaning and decorating their house. Yes. So, after cleaning, they started decorating. And while they were decorating, Ria came there. And Ria was looking at uncle and auntie and asked, Uncle, auntie, why are you decorating the house? So, Ria was a very intelligent girl. She always had something in her mind. She always used to ask questions to anyone if she didn't understand anything. Okay? So Ria asked uncle and auntie to tell her why they were decorating their house. So uncle and auntie said that because it was Diwali, we are decorating our house and cleaning our house. Okay? Now, Ria didn't know why Diwali was celebrated. So she asked her auntie, Auntie, why do we celebrate Diwali? Auntie was very happy with this question because she wanted to know why we celebrate Diwali. Auntie told her to sit near her, okay? And then she said, Look, Ria, there is a very big story behind this. You want to know why we celebrate Diwali? Yes, everyone? Yes? Yes, we all want to know why we celebrate Diwali, right? So I will tell you the story behind celebrating Diwali. There was a king, okay? The king named Dashrath. And Dashrath had 3 wives and 3 children. Who were they? Ram, Lakshman, and Bharat. Who were they? Repeat after me. They were Ram, there was Lakshman, and there was Bharat. Okay? Ram was married to a very beautiful. Here is Ram. Okay, and he was married to a very beautiful girl who is. Can you name who is the wife of Ram?
Sita.
Yes.
Sita.
Very good. She is Sita. Very nice. So, this story is about Ram and Sita. Once upon a time, Dashrath decided that he will make Ram the king of Ayodhya. What is Ayodhya? Ayodhya is a place where Dashrath, along with his wife, along with his children, stayed and they ruled the kingdom. Okay? All the people loved Ram very much. They all loved Ram. Yes? So, King Dashrath means Ram's father decided to make Ram a king of Ayodhya. Now, everyone was so happy and everybody wanted Ram to become the king. But I told you that Dashrath had 3 wives. Everyone was happy, but one of his wife was not really happy. She was very sad. You know why? Because she wanted her son Bharat, is Ram's brother Bharat, to become a king. Now, what she will do? She had no idea and she was very angry with the decision of king. Yes? So she was thinking, what should I do? What should I do? And then she clicked. She got an idea. And what she did? She went to the king Dashrath and she asked Dashrath to send Ram and his wife Sita. Yes, Ram and Sita to sent to exile for 14 years. What is exile? To send Ram and Sita in the forest. Yes, for 14 years. King Dashrath was very sad and he didn't want to lose his son Ram. So what he did? He tried to convince his wife. He said, please don't do this. I love my son very much. I can't leave him in the forest for 14 years. So, will you like if some of your dear friend goes really far from you? No, na. Then the king, that means his father, was very sad and he didn't want to send him to the forest. But King Dashrath had once promised his wife that he will always listen to all whatever she says, because she had asked King Dashrath that whatever I ask you, you will have to give me. Now Dashrath had promised his wife that he will give whatever she asked. And since she was asking this, he had to agree. And with a deep, sad heart, he was very sad, children. He was very sad. And then he sent Ram and Sita to the forest for 14 years. Okay? But since Ram, Ram's brother, Lakshman, Ram's brother Lakshman loved him very much. Yes? So Lakshman also went with him to the forest. Now, while they were in the forest, what happened? Sita looked at a beautiful deer in the forest. There was a nice forest. Let me show you how the forest was. Yes, there was a beautiful forest. Yes. And Ram, Sita, and Lakshman stayed in the forest. One day, Sita saw a very beautiful golden colored deer in the forest. And looking at the deer, Sita was surprised. Oh, wow. And she said to Ram, her husband, that, oh, Ram, I like that deer. Could you please get it for me? And Ram, being a good husband, he said, okay, Sita, I will go and get that deer for you. So Ram went away to catch the deer. Now, since Ram had gone, Lakshman also went with him. Sita was all alone at home, okay? And an evil king called Ravan. Ravan had come to what? To kidnap Sita. Okay? So he had come to kidnap Sita and he took Sita with him. Oh my God. This is very bad, right? You should not kidnap anyone, right? Now, when Ram and Lakshman came back, yes, when Ram and Lakshman came back, they did not see Sita and they were all worried. Oh my God, where is Sita gone? Children, do you know where is Sita? Yes, tell me, where is Sita gone?
She was at Ravan's.
Yes, like Ravan had kidnapped Sita. Sita was with Ravan in Lanka. Yes. So they started searching for Sita. Sita! Sita! They were searching her all over. Sita! Sita! But they could not find her. While they were searching for Sita, they met a friend of theirs. And who was he? He was Hanuman. So, yes, very good. So, While they were going and searching for Sita, they found Hanuman. Hanuman looking at Ram and Lakshman so worried. They asked him, "What happened, Ram? What happened, Lakshman?" Now, children, tell me, when you are worried, your friends always ask you na that, "Arey Baba, why you sad? Tell me what happened." Yes, your friends get worried, no, about you, right? Yes. So the Hanuman was also worried. Why Lakshman and Ram was so worried? Then they told the problem that they can't find Sita. And then what did Hanuman do? Any idea? Hanuman made a promise to Ram and Lakshman that they will help them to find Sita. So what he did was he went in the jungle and he started asking all the animals. Now, since Hanuman lived in forest, he knew all the animals, and all the animals were a very good friend of Hanuman. So Hanuman started asking everyone, "Do you see Sita? Do you see Sita? I can't find Sita. She's a wife of a very good friend." So one of his friend had seen Sita, and he said that he had seen Ravan. Where is Ravan? He had seen Ravan kidnapping his wife, and taking him to his place. So Hanuman came back and he said Ram and Lakshman that he had seen Ravan kidnapping his wife, and then they all decided to go. And where they went? To Lanka. And
Sri
why they
Lanka.
went to, yes, they went to Sri Lanka. Very good. Why they went there? Why, children?
To fight with Ravan.
To fight with Ravan and bring his wife Sita back. Yes? Yes, tell me.
To take Sita back.
Yes, to take Sita back. Because Ram loved his wife very much. Yes, he wanted his wife back. So Ram and Lakshman, along with Hanuman, they all decided a plan. Okay, they made a good plan on how to go there, how to fight there. Now, since there was a long river, there was a very, very, very huge river between India and Sri Lanka. Now, what they will do? Everybody cannot swim in such a huge river and go to Sri Lanka, right?
It
So
was
what
an
did they
ocean.
do? I can't hear you, dear. Say that again. What
It was
did
a
they
sea
do?
or a ocean.
It was an ocean. It was a very big ocean. Yes. So they decided that they will make a big bridge. Now, do you know what is a bridge?
A
Wait, let
pool.
me show you.
They made from stones.
A pool. Do you see behind me what a pool looks like? Yes. So they all decided to make a bridge in the sea and then go to Sri Lanka. Now, when everybody started working to make a bridge, Hanuman asked all his friends. He asked all his friends to come, and then they all started making a bridge. After they made a bridge, they all went to a Lanka. Okay, Sri Lanka. Now, Sri Lanka was a very beautiful place. You see, it was a very beautiful place, and it was made up of gold. Yes, it was made up of gold, and it looked very beautiful. So, after Ram, Lakshman, and Hanuman, along with all their Vanar Sena. Vanar Sena is Hanuman's friends. Okay, so we call
अंदर
them
की सेना
Vanar Sena.
सुग्रीव की थी.
Bandar ki Sena. Very good. Yes. So Ram, Lakshman and Hanuman, all of them along with Vanar Sena went to Ravan. They said, we want my Sita back. If you don't give me my Sita back, I will fight with you. And Ravan was a very bad king. He refused to give his wife and he asked Ram and Lakshman to fight with him. Yes. So Ram decided.
There was a bear also, Jayadratha.
Ram and Ravan decided to have a fight. And what do you think would have happened? Who won this fight?
Ram. Ravan was not being
Ram
killed.
won this fight. Yes, so he killed Ravan and he won. So he got his wife Sita back. Now Ram, Sita, Lakshman, along with whole of his Vanar Sena and Hanuman, went back home. Yes. So when they went back home to Ayodhya after 14 years, all the people in their kingdom were so happy that finally Ram was coming back. So because Ram was coming back to his kingdom, they celebrated the festival Diwali. Okay? And then Ria understood the concept of Diwali, that why we celebrate Diwali and what is the reason behind it. Now she had one more question in her head. What was that question? She asked her auntie, Auntie, we know that why we celebrate Diwali. Can you tell me why do we decorate our houses? Why we light up diyas? You see, we make a lot of diyas, no? We lit up many diyas. We make a lot of rangoli out of our house. Yes? So she asked her auntie and uncle, why do we do this? So auntie told her that because Ram was coming back, everyone was so happy. And to make him happy, more happy, the Ram happy, everyone decided to decorate the whole Ayodhya. Everyone in his kingdom lit up many thousands of diyas to welcome Ram, Lakshman and Sita. Now students, tell me, when you have a birthday party, okay? So what do your parents do? They cut cakes and what else they do? Tell me.
They suggest a party for us.
They arrange
They
party
decorate
for
the
you.
house.
They decorate the house. Yes, they decorate house. They arrange party. And what about the snacks? In party, you need some snacks also, right?
We eat pizza and French fries and pasta.
Yes, you love it, right? Yes, I love it too. Yes. So, when you have some party in your home, you decorate the house, you plan, you arrange everything, you also make some sweets, right? So when Ram and Sita were coming home, everybody decorated their houses, light up the diyas, made rangoli, and also they made a lot of sweets and snacks. Now, students, that is the reason why we decorate our house, why we make rangoli, and why we light up diyas. Okay? Now,
When I was small, I would live in Lanka.
Yes, you lived in Lanka.
Yes.
Wow, you love that place?
Yes.
Wow, that's great.
In the temple, there was one Ravan Murti.
Oh, wow. So you seen Ravan?
Yes.
Great, great. Thank you so much, Meera, for sharing this thing with us. Okay. So now, when everyone decided, okay, so now it was Diwali the next day. Okay. And Ria had knew why we decorate houses, why we light up diyas, why we make all farar at home. Can you name some farar that we eat? Yes.
Indian momos.
What?
It is called Indian momos.
Yes, Indian momos. That is, we make different kinds of farar. That is chakli, karanji. You mean karanji, right? Chakli, karanji, shankar pai. These are various sweets, laddus, yes, that we prepare at our house to celebrate Diwali. Now, the next day, when there was Diwali, everybody came together. Everybody did aarti in front of Goddess Lakshmi. They all closed their eyes. Students, everyone, close your eyes and pray to God. How they did their aarti? Yes, Om Namo Lakshmi Swaha. So they said a big aarti to make Goddess Lakshmi happy. So after they finished their aarti, they all shared sweets with one another and they all took blessings of their elders. Now, students, while everything was done, Ria had gone down. Ria had gone down in the garden to play with her friends. And she saw a lot of her friends, yes, playing with firecrackers. And she insisted a lot to her uncle and auntie that she also wanted to burst firecrackers. Now, since uncle and auntie knew that she was not going to listen, you also make no mama and papa to get you firecrackers. Yes, you also want to burst firecrackers, right? Yes, you love it. I know that. Yes. So, uncle and auntie brought Ria lot of firecrackers. Okay. And then she went down with her friends to enjoy bursting all the crackers. Then, what happened suddenly? Suddenly, she saw that while she was bursting a firecracker bomb, what happened? There was a bird sitting on the tree. It flew away. Yes, the bird sitting on the tree flew away, and then the animal, the dogs, the cats, which were sitting there, they started shivering. They started shivering very badly because they don't like noises of the crackers, right? So the birds flew away. The animals were very frightened and they went behind the cars and the shed and they hid themselves. Okay. Now, since Ria saw all of this, now there was a old lady. Old lady started coughing very badly. Why? Because when you burst firecrackers, what happens? There is a lot of pollution. Yes, there is a lot of pollution. There is a lot of noise. So, old people, animals, birds, and small children do not like and cannot bear all this pollution. So, looking at all these things, Ria got very sad. And Ria understood that why we should not burst firecrackers. Since that time, Ria decided that okay, now I will not fire any cracker. I will not burst any cracker. Okay? And then she went back home and she told all the story to uncle and auntie. Now, students, since we are going to have this celebrate this Diwali festival in this coronavirus time,
It's
now I
building.
want to hear it from you. How will you celebrate Diwali? with all the precaution and all the safety measures. How will you celebrate Diwali? What precautions will you take? Tell me.
Yes, Naisha. Unmute yourself.
I will not burst firecrackers which affect birds.
Very good. That's a good step that you have taken. I like it. Very good. And what else you will do, children? Any more answers?
Ma'am, I'm not going to
Yes.
burst firecrackers. I'm going
Yes.
to make a beautiful rangoli.
Wow. Great. And
And help everyone.
very good. So while your mama, your papa, everyone is working in the house, decorating and preparing everything, mama also takes a lot of trouble, no, to prepare sweets. Yes. So what you can do is you will help your mother to make everything. Okay. And another thing that what you all said, that you will not burst firecrackers. Third thing that you said is you will help everyone, and don't forget that you have to wear a mask when you go out to meet your friends in Diwali and wish them happy Diwali. You will wear a mask and you will maintain social distancing. You will not go close to anyone. You will go to them, you will stand far away from them. And how you will wish them happy Diwali? By doing Namaste. Happy Diwali. Do this after me. How will you do it? Everyone after me, join your hands and do Happy Diwali.
Happy
Very good.
Diwali.
So students, very nice. So you will do this way. Now students, since you all know that it is a coronavirus going on and you will take all these safety measures. And one more thing you have to do is, what you will do is, you will avoid using plastic bags. Yes, you will avoid using plastics. You will not make sound pollution. As far as possible, use diya. Okay? Yes. Tell me. Okay. So I was saying that you can use these type. Why? Because they are safe and they are eco-friendly. Okay. And you can also use eco-friendly rangolis to decorate, to make rangoli outside your houses. Okay. So you all promise me that you will make this Diwali a very wonderful Diwali. Yes. Give me a thumbs up. Everyone. Yes. Very good. So this is how we end with our story, children. Thank you.
Sonali, what I think is that even in this time, because of the COVID-19 situation, I think the children would still love to meet their friends and family and all. Children, do you think that we can meet them, or maybe we could have a virtual meeting where we can all gather together with our friends on the screen and meet each other, greet each other, rather than being together and meeting so many people? We can plan something with our friends, or maybe we can plan a session where we are enjoying different sweets and things, and virtually actually showing each other that this is what you are doing, this is what you have prepared at home with mama, and then share it. So a virtual gathering is okay, isn't it, Sonali?
Yes, ma'am. I totally agree. So what we all can do is, if we cannot meet each other, we can have a meeting on Zoom like we have now. We can all come together online and then we can wish each other a happy Diwali, which will be a very safe thing to do. And also we can show them all around our houses with our cameras that how we decorated our houses, how nicely we made our rangolis, and that will be really fun.
Yeah, so that means we can still enjoy, even in these times, in the safety of our homes, we can surely have a wonderful celebration. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yes.
And at all times, I think, like Sonali shared, that at all times we have to remember those things that what Sonali said, that we have to wear masks if we are greeting anybody, if we are moving out a little, because sometimes we still want to go out. I think sometimes you will feel like going out shopping or something, but it's better not to go out. And even if you go, when there's a huge crowd there, I think we should avoid those period of times when there's a lot of people there, a lot of a big gathering there for shopping and all. So maybe we can avoid that. We can wear masks. Then we need to see that we have the distance among other persons, and all the time maybe taking care by washing our hands and all. I think this is few things we need to be really careful with during this period. Do you agree, children? Yes, yes, of course. Yes, and Sonali, do you think that's fine?
Yes, yes, ma'am. That's a very good idea, and that's a very good suggestion to all our children to have a very safe Diwali.
Yes,
Yes, you want to say
Naisha,
something?
say some. Unmute yourself, Naisha.
Even my cousin brother and my cousin sister's birthday we had done on Zoom.
So,
Great, great. See?
so you
So how you
enjoyed it, Naisha? Did you enjoy it? Was it fun?
Yes.
Very nice. So you're setting an important example to everybody else also, that we can still have fun, we can still have celebrations, even though we are not meeting each other personally, but it's still fun. It's a different, unique experience that is never going to be there, but yet we're still enjoying it.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to see that children are so much aware about everything. Now, since ma'am, you said that like this is a coronavirus time, and like she shared that she had a Zoom meeting with her cousin, I think, dear, you should also share this thing with all your friends. Okay, you can share this idea with all your friends, and then you can also make them aware that how safely you can celebrate Diwali by making everything online. Now, children, I want you to do one activity for me. Okay? So, after we finish this meeting, what I want you to do is make a greeting card for your parents, for your family, and then what will you do? Now, since you cannot give it to your friends while going at their houses and meeting them, what you can do this, you can click a picture and you can send those greeting cards to your friends and your family. So will you do that? Yes. And you will also tell them how you can celebrate Diwali safely by taking all the precautions, all the measures, yes, and avoiding contact. Yes, children?
Yeah, that's a
Okay,
wonderful
very good.
idea, Sonali. That maybe it's a one different way of celebrating, like preparing greeting cards for all of them. And maybe if you can't personally give it to them, maybe you can click pictures and send it to them and wish them happy Diwali. That's a nice idea, Diva. I'm sure all the children are very fond of art activities and all. I'm sure many of them will do that. Correct, children? Yes, I can see them agreeing.
Yes.
Yes. So,
So happy to see everyone so happy.
yeah. Yes, Sonali. So that was very nice of you to share that story. Very wonderful. I'm sure all our children enjoyed it. Children, did you enjoy the story? Yes, I can see the thumbs up given. Wonderful, wonderful. That is really nice. And it was a nice storytelling session, Sonali. Thank you so much. Our children have enjoyed, and I'm sure our children are going to take care of themselves and keep safe in the safety of their homes and take all precautions to see that they are not disturbing others. Also, like you said about the pollution, not having any kind of noise pollution or anything, or the dust and all that is there, not troubling any animals, any birds, or even people who are sick and all. So I'm sure all of them will take care of all these things, celebrate Diwali in a different manner in their safety of their homes. It's going to be wonderful. Thank you, Sonali. Thank you so much, children. Have a wonderful
Thank you,
Diwali.
ma'am. Thank you, children. Happy
Okay.
Diwali to all of you.
Happy Diwali, everyone. See you.
Happy Diwali.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, children. Bye, ma'am. Happy Diwali, everyone.
Happy Diwali.